In the barren Medina Desert, rows of date palms remain green, healthy, and heavy with fruit. But behind this beautiful landscape lies a long struggle against dead soil, extreme heat, and severe water scarcity. How did they transform this harsh desert into a vast date palm farm? The answer begins with the sea. From above, the plantations look like a green ribbon across an ocean of sand. Tall palms stand under the burning sun, their crowns heavy with ripe dates. Machines move between the rows as workers inspect, cut, and lower each cluster. It is easy to believe this land was always fertile. It was not. Before these trees, there was only sand, stone, harsh wind, and soil that could barely hold moisture. There were no harvests and no reliable source of fresh water. In the desert, every farming plan becomes meaningless unless the problem of water is solved. Date palms are highly resistant to drought, but drought resistance does not mean they can survive without water. To build strong roots, develop their trunks, support wide crowns, and produce large clusters of fruit, the trees still need a stable supply of water for many years. That water comes from the sea. At a desalination plant near the Red Sea, seawater is pumped into a treatment system. It passes through several stages of filtration, salt removal, and quality control. Water that cannot be used directly for crops is gradually transformed into water suitable for agricultural production. Inside the plant, pumps run continuously, while engineers monitor pressure, flow, and water quality. In a region where every drop matters, even a small error can affect the entire farm. After treatment, the water still has a long journey before it reaches the date palms. Large steel pipes are hauled into the desert, lifted into place, welded together, and buried in long trenches. Under punishing heat, crews work day and night. These pipelines become the farm's veins, carrying life from the sea deep into the land. Water is not the only challenge. Even with enough water, the trees cannot grow if the soil is unsuitable. Desert soil is usually poor in organic matter. Its ability to retain moisture is extremely low. In some areas, high salinity also creates serious problems for young roots. That is why, while the water system is being constructed, another process takes place at the same time. Soil rehabilitation. Engineers survey the land, test soil samples, and examine the layers below the surface. Excavators remove unsuitable material, while trucks deliver organic matter and moisture-retaining additives that are blended into the ground. Land that once contained only sand and gravel gradually becomes farmland, capable of holding moisture and supporting healthy roots. At the same time, drip irrigation systems are installed along the future rows of trees. In the desert, pouring more water onto the land is not a solution. It is a waste. Water must reach the right place, at the right time, in exactly the right amount. Once the soil and water systems are ready, the true main character of the story finally appears. The young date palm seedlings. Inside the propagation center, temperature, humidity, and nutrition are controlled. Technicians examine each seedling's leaves, trunk, growth rate, and especially its roots. Green leaves alone do not guarantee a healthy plant. Once the young palms are moved into the desert, they are no longer protected by the nursery environment. They must adapt to intense heat, dry winds, and major temperature changes between day and night. Only plants with strong roots, balanced trunks, and no signs of disease are selected. They are then transported to the farm. Every planting position has already been calculated. The distance between trees must be wide enough for the crowns to expand. The roots need room to grow. Machinery also needs space to move through the plantation for maintenance and harvesting in the years ahead. Each planting hole is dug larger than the root ball. A layer of improved soil is placed inside first. Then the young palm is slowly lowered into position. Workers hold the trunk upright. Soil is packed carefully around the base. And then, the first flow of water is released. The water sinks into the newly prepared ground. That moment marks the beginning of a very long journey. A date palm does not mature in a few months. It takes many years to develop a strong root system, form a solid trunk, and build a large crown of leaves. During this time, every tree is closely monitored. Drip irrigation delivers water directly to the root zone. Sensors measure moisture inside the soil. When the moisture level drops, the irrigation system is activated. When the soil has received enough water, the valves reduce or stop the flow. Too little water slows the tree's growth. Too much water can damage the roots. Every stage of development requires a different care routine. Old leaves are removed. Damaged sections are treated. Pests and diseases are controlled through several different methods. In some areas, beneficial insects may be used to reduce harmful pest populations. When larger areas require treatment, drones or specialized equipment can spray the exact location with greater precision. Day by day, the tree grows a little more. Its trunk becomes thicker. Its crown becomes wider. Its roots reach deeper into land that was once considered impossible to farm. But before the tree can produce a full harvest, it must pass through another critical stage: flowering and pollination. Date palms have separate male and female trees. The male trees produce pollen. The female trees carry the fruit clusters that will appear later. In nature, wind can carry pollen from the male flowers to the female flowers. But on commercial farms, workers often manage this process directly to improve consistency. Pollen is collected from male trees and transferred to female flowers at exactly the right moment. The task is brief, but it can decide the entire season. If pollination happens too early, the female flowers may not be ready. If it happens too late, the chance of fruit formation may fall. One small mistake can leave a tree looking green and healthy while producing no harvest of commercial quality. If you would like to see more large-scale agricultural journeys like this one, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next documentary. After successful pollination, the first young fruits begin to appear. At first, they are only small green forms. Over time, they grow larger. Their color begins to change. Their sugar content increases. But the number of fruits on each cluster must also be controlled. If the cluster is too dense, the tree must divide its nutrients among too many fruits. The dates may remain smaller. Their quality may become uneven. For this reason, some of the fruit is removed. The remaining dates receive more space and more nutrition to develop. Some clusters are also covered to protect them from dust, insects, and environmental damage. Everything must remain stable until the ripening season begins. Then the moment everyone has been waiting for finally arrives. The clusters reach the required stage of ripeness. Their color becomes darker, their texture becomes softer, their sugar level reaches the desired point. The entire farm enters harvest season. Workers inspect each section of the plantation. Lifting equipment moves between the rows. Harvesters reach the upper parts of the trees. Each cluster is cut carefully and lowered to the ground. The fruit must not be dropped. The clusters must not be crushed. One careless action could damage the result of many months, or even many years, of work. Inside every cluster of dates is water from the sea, rehabilitated soil, a once fragile seedling, years of care beneath the burning sun, and the effort of people who have stayed with the tree from its earliest days. The harvested dates are quickly placed onto transport vehicles. From the farm, they continue their journey to the processing facility. There, the fruit is received, cleaned, and graded. Dates that meet the required standard are kept whole and prepared for packaging. Others are processed into different products. They may become jam, they may become baked goods, they may become syrup or other products made from dates. Along the production line, machines help sort the fruit according to size and quality, but people still inspect the dates with their eyes and hands. Fruit that fails to meet the standard is removed. The best dates are packaged, labeled, and prepared for the market. From the factory, the products are transported to distribution centers, to supermarkets, to stores, and finally, to consumers. A single date on a dining table may look very small, but behind it stands an enormous system. Seawater transformed into fresh water, pipelines installed across the desert, soil surveyed and rehabilitated, seedlings carefully selected, years of cultivation, pollination performed at the correct moment, and the labor of people working under extreme heat to keep each tree alive, help it grow, and bring it to harvest. From above, the green date plantations still stand in the middle of the Medina Desert, but now, that green landscape is no longer just a beautiful view. It is the result of science, technology, time, and persistence. Human beings did not make the desert disappear. They did not completely change the laws of nature. What they did was understand the limits of the land, respect every drop of water, prepare every layer of soil, care for every young tree, and wait with patience. From barren ground, the date palm took root. From a fragile young plant, it rose beneath the burning sun. From delicate flowers, sweet clusters of fruit were formed. This is not only the journey of a crop, it is the story of people creating life in a place where life once seemed impossible. If this story has changed the way you look at a single date, share this video with someone who also loves nature, agriculture, and extraordinary human achievements. In the Medina Desert, every successful date harvest is a reminder that when science, technology, and persistence move toward the same goal, even the harshest land can support life.